Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. I dipped into my savings and got Mike, my boyfriend, a PS5 for his birthday yesterday. He knew he was getting the PS5 because he had told me that the PS5 is the only thing he wants. We've been together for 4 years, so the cost didn't matter. That is, until I found out what he thinks about me. Some background: when I was 18, I was involved with Jake, a guy who I met online. We ended things after 3 months, and I moved on shortly after with Adam, a guy from work. I found out a couple of months later that Jake and Adam were actually really close friends, but I didn't know Jake long enough to meet his friend group, so I had no idea. After finding out, I took some time off dating, and 2 years later, I met my current boyfriend, Mike. I was upfront and honest with Mike about my past and the fact that I was unintentionally involved with friends. He said he understood and my past didn't bother him. Last night at his party, I showed up with the PS5 and him and his friends were screaming with joy. His best female friend Jessica laughed and said, "I wish I was a thought so I could afford a PS5 too." I looked at her with an "excuse me" look on my face, and she just said never mind and walked away. I confronted my boyfriend about it, and he said, and I quote, "She's just messing me through, you can't take a joke." So I pushed further as to why this girl is even calling me names to begin with, and he said, "Well, everyone knows you were a thought before you met me." I asked him to explain how I was a thought before him, and he said, messing with best friends. He then pat me on the shoulder and said that it's okay because I'm not who I was back then, and if he could get over my colorful past and thought mentalities to give me a chance, then I could get over Jessica's comments and give her another chance. That's what he thinks about her, just because she dated 2 guys. Oh. Okay. And she didn't even date the guys knowing they were best friends. She dated them separately, meeting them separately. Alright? Get things straight. I didn't say anything. I just got up, took the PS5 from the gift table and left. He was pissed. He literally called me 20 times, but I didn't care. I was so hurt that I took the boat off and took it straight back to the store I got it from. They happily refunded it. I thought that was done, but Mike and all his friends, including Jessica, are berating me for being petty, and they're all saying I brought this on myself by making poor choices. I responded to Mike and told him that he deserves better than me, so find someone who wasn't a thought and get the PS5 from them because I returned it. He started screaming how I'm the biggest ass for returning it and how I should be happy he ignored my colorful past. I'm thinking maybe taking it back went too far. Girl, you didn't go far. You should just break up with him too. Honestly, return the thing, get your money back, and break up with him. If your partner thinks of you as that kind of person, that is so disrespectful. The fact that she only dated 2 guys in the past, right? And then he tells all of his friends about it. Huh? That's really disrespectful. Imagine gossiping about your girlfriend's past to your friends. How dare he even say that about her though? Oh, my girlfriend was a thought. Oh yeah, she had this and this with this guy and this guy. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Dude. You can talk bad about anyone behind the backs, right? But the only person that you shouldn't be doing it to is your partner. Because if you're doing that to your partner, then why are you even with them? Find someone who you don't want to gossip about. Holy. And it's actually just hilarious to me how they call her a thought, right? The second person she dated, Adam, was Jake's best friend, right? So why isn't Adam in the wrong? Adam knew that this girl was his best friend's ex, but he still decided to get with her. So why is everyone going off on the girl instead of going at Adam, being like, well, Adam, you're such a shitty friend, breaking the boy code? So what was even the timeline in this? So when she was 18, she met those 2 people, and now she's 26. So in 8 years, she dated 3 people. And her boyfriend is gonna call her a thought. He's really gonna be like, you had a colorful past because you dated 2 people before me in 6 years. We already know if this was Jake's friend or something, and if Jake's friend was just dumping girls left and right, he wouldn't be called names. They would just be like, he's just a player, that's how he is. And they would say it as if that guy is so cool because he's going through so many girls, right? But if a girl is doing that, all of a sudden she's a thought. And it's kind of hilarious how he's defending his best friend Jessica for calling his girlfriend a name. Those are the signs that you should look for, alright? If your boyfriend, your partner, whatever, values his friend's feelings and disregards your feelings, is he really the one for you? Even if someone did have a colorful past, right? who are you to call them a thought? Who are you to call them a name? As long as they break things off normally and accordingly, everything is fine. As long as they're not cheating and two-timing, everything is good. It doesn't matter how many people they date. Alright. Honestly though, she didn't even have to tell Jake about her past because that's like nothing. Like that's nothing. The fact that she was even honest about that shows how good of a person she is. You know? She just doesn't like hiding things from him. And that's such a good thing to have in a relationship, you know? Like, so many people value trust and honesty. And this guy really used that to his advantage. You used her trust and her honesty to embarrass her. Okay. Alright, moving on. I am from the South. I grew up in New Orleans and Texas. My mum runs a catering business and the majority of clients were either at home in Louisiana or in Texas. I add this to say that I grew up cooking and helping my mum cook for the business. I was frying chicken and catfish when I could reach the stove and making gumbo and buttermilk biscuits at very young. I'm currently in culinary school right now. I've lived in a rented house on the East Coast with my roommate for a year and a half. He's not a friend or anything. We just linked up because we both needed roommates in the area. He's good to live with and we watch shows and movies together. We hang out and go out for drinks sometimes. I always make friends easy because of being from the South and doing customer service related things since I was a kid. I know how to talk and charm and listen to folk despite being naturally more in the introverted spectrum. My roommate has been seeing his girlfriend for like 6 months. I've met her before and seen her in passing. Roommate and his girlfriend had a 2-week break from school things. She still lives at her parents', so she decided to stay here the whole 2 weeks. I was just doing things as I would normally do. It got weird at first when I was about to go mow the lawn and the roommate stopped me and said he wanted to mow. I usually always mow. A couple of days later, I was outside washing my car. I asked both of them if they wanted me to do theirs. She looked like she was going to agree, but he looked at her angrily, so they declined. The boyfriend's jealous. I cook pretty frequently at home as well and usually let my roommate have some. So anytime I'd make some, I would say that they could have some and this would get him pissed. Weeks prior when she was here and we were all talking, she mentioned this specific kind of cheesecake that she really likes. So I made it and sent out a group text that everyone could have it. My roommate got upset. I don't see anything as overstepping a boundary as this is how I treat him and all guests. The other day he told me how annoying it was to hear his girlfriend talk about how good your roommate's fresh baked bread is. I'm not trying to make him look bad or anything. This is simply how I was raised. If I bake 2 loaves of bread, I'm gonna leave it out for the house to eat. Wow. So his boyfriend is just jealous because he can't do any of that? Bro, don't be jealous. Just get better. Like, if your girlfriend likes that kind of thing, then maybe learn it and cook it for her. Like, why are you gonna get mad at someone for being talented? What? Just because you're lazy? Honestly. Like, huh? Oh my god, those kind of people annoy me. Like, oh my god, I don't like the fact that you're just so talented and you're doing everything in the house and you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're mowing, you're washing the car, you're doing everything. That just makes me look so lazy and I hate you. I hate you. Alright, some people are just interesting, honestly. Like, don't be jealous, just be a better person. Holy. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.